And another thing that I think simplifies the process of what we eat. We don't do a whole bunch of this. I think it would probably be more beneficial if we did, but
and we'll get there.
It's hard to get into it, I think, for a lot of people. And that's just like kind of batch cooking or meal prepping.
Yeah. Right? So I also, yes, I agree that we need to do better at this. And this is something that we're working through. Like, we're working to structure our home times to
sometimes
figure
we
out
have leftovers and like those get thrown away.
Yeah,
and it's like, I just feel like if we did too much batching or too much meal prepping, like a lot of it wouldn't go.
It's a trial and error type things. Definitely. I think some of the things we've been batch cooking or doing more lately is, and I'll put the recipe, when this is posted, but batch cooking breakfasts for me has actually been a game changer because you know what they say, like it's the most important meal of the day. And I used to kind of mock that, but it's actually helped me tremendously. So we make these like breakfast pancake muffins. It's got protein pancake mix with like sausage and maple syrup. And so we batch bake those and then they go in the freezer and then you just take some to work, heat them up, whatever. That and...
Even just regular pancakes.
I mean, regular pancakes.
Freezing them and bringing them to work
and our
every
daughter's
day.
been eating pancake in a bowl and you can microwave it in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And so I used to think doing all these things was like so hard. Like it took too much work. But it's funny how the front end work leads to a lot more successful and easier week.
What do you think makes for easier lunches? Because I think lunch is the hardest thing for people to... Because I don't eat...
You're the worst with lunch.
Like, I'm the worst with breakfast, but I'm not very good at lunch. I'm great at dinner.
So...
Unless I eat lunch too late, then I'm not good at dinner.
Okay, so but for lunches, in my opinion, this is obviously going to be different for where you work or what your work is like. And we talked about this too. It's definitely different for me in a school time and the summertime lunches because I have just different time schedules.
Yeah.
For us, I think what we've noticed that's really good for lunches is salads. Like we do salads differently, but we have most of those ingredients
like all the extra stuff
really
that I
readily. We have those ingredients usually readily available, and then adding like, I
like chicken in mine.
Well, I was gonna say, or adding like the cut the carb wrap to like changing it from a salad to a wrap, or putting it over rice, utilizing basically those same few different things and just changing up small different ingredients keeps it from being mundane and makes it quick, easy, fast, and readily available.
So one thing that I know that you are is a snacker.
I am.
What are healthy snack alternatives that you've found yourself? What are some old things that you used to snack on? And then like, what do you do now?
So for those of you that follow us that don't know me personally, and even some people that know me personally may not know, but like there are two things about me that fall really much into this topic is I'm a foodie through and through. Like I love food, cooking. I love all of it. But probably the last 5 years or so, I have like lost a love of it and had to find it again just because of like my own health journey. And snacks is one of the things that I have struggled so much with in my journey because a lot of the snacks that we consume are not food. And I could go on and on about that topic, but I think the snacks that I used to consume were things like Oreos, chips, and anything processed because it was quick, fast,
sour
and
candies.
easy. Oh my gosh, yes, I love candy. Because I thought those were easy and I thought that it didn't really matter. But the ingredients really matter. The things that you're consuming matter on such a different level than just putting it into your body. It really fuels your day too. The snacks, I think... Now that I try really hard to stay with like vegetables. I love the crunch. That's why I loved chips and things like that.
Well, I'll eat the carrots and the celery and the I'll eat that with you all day long.
I love sugar snap peas.
See, I don't like those.
I do.
I can't.
I do. But I try to find that I want to prepare even those kinds of snacks ahead of time so that when you open the fridge,
it's like take it and it's
go.
not like a process.
Because that's something I struggle with is like, I love, like I said, I love food so much. So I could just stand in front of the fridge and I'm like, oh, I want something so delicious. And then I waste all this time and then I just grab something that's bad for you delicious. which kind of goes into like why I've been meal prepping more for dinners.
Right.
And coming up with a plan because food, much like everything else, it can be simple, but that doesn't mean that it's easy. Like you want to simplify everything, but it may not be easy.
Yeah.
But it's important to keep that in mind.
Yeah.